Welcome back. It's Crypto Guy on the internet here for Market Cipher. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We were just given a nice gift from the SEC. Now, I don't know if he's being forced to do it for us, but Gary Gensler appears to be approving things shortly. So he called a roundtable. He got all the big cheeses from all these ETF companies on the phone, and he's like, listen, all right, fine. I gotta approve you guys, but, whoever wants to be first, pay up. That's probably what happened. You don't get, 8 CEOs on the phone to tell them no. You're talking for a few hours. You're trying to get a little for yourself before you give it the stamp of approval. And now we're talking like nitty-gritty details like, what kind of fees are you charging? Can I get some of that? So he goes, yeah, last changes, we need them by the end of the year. BlackRock's lawyers have been basically living in the SEC's office this last month, making sure everything that the SEC wants happens. They're greasing all the palms. They're doing everything right. These ETFs are going through. It's not official. They didn't say yes because that causes a tidal wave of FOMO. They're trying to say everything except the magic word. Yes. But it really smells like we're there. We're like 99.5% done with the race. We just have to trip and fall over the finish line. The question is, when these get approved, which is looking like the first week of January, so like a week or two away from right now, how much does the price of Bitcoin actually go up? And I've been seeing numbers like, $30 trillion is going into Bitcoin. No. It's $30 trillion of assets under management. If you add up all these ETF companies, 1 to 5% of that gets allocated to Bitcoin. 1 to 5% of $30 trillion goes into Bitcoin. Now, let's say we get a lukewarm response. Below average. The average would be 3%. Let's say we only get 2.5%. That's $750 billion. That gets dumped into Bitcoin. So the market cap right now is $857 billion, and our price is $43.8. If you add $750 billion to that market cap, it's now $1.6 trillion, which brings the price of each Bitcoin to roughly $82,000. That's your new baseline, and that's not even good. It's probably going to be more than that. $82,000, that's our new base price. This does not include any of the massive FOMO that you will also get from retail and Wall Street. So it's as if only the ETFs happened, on top of what we currently have, 82,000 is where we're going. But I know it's going to be much, much more than that. Because once the biggest companies in the world greenlight something, everybody's trying to get it. And then next year, the Fed's going to start cutting rates. They have to. They have to keep painting over that rust because we cannot afford to make the interest payments on 5.5% federal funds rate on $34 trillion in debt. They have to keep kicking the can down the road or this whole house of cards falls apart. You guys know that. So next year they start cutting rates. We have the ETF approvals, and it's an election year. And so they tend to artificially pump the markets a little bit for that because the administration that's currently in power wants things to look good recently so they can show progress going into what they hope is another 4 years. Now, I know right now we're trying to save democracy by preventing it, but if you're into crypto, you kind of have to go Republican on this one. They're the only side that's really into crypto, other than RFK Jr. And then January 1st, 2025, banks can hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So Jamie Dimon at JP Morgan, you know how he talks trash on Bitcoin off and on? Recently, he just told us that we should buy Ethereum. Well, he can't hold any of that stuff yet. He's trying to keep Bitcoin as moderately priced as possible until he can buy some for his bank directly. So the way I see this playing out is we get approval. That causes a tidal wave of FOMO. And then it levels off a little bit. It might pull back some because you're going to have some people who just ride that. They buy the rumor and sell the news, right? And so you'll see the price go up to like 50,000 or so once we get that initial approval. But the ETFs don't just happen right now. They go live in a couple of months. And so that couple of months will level off Bitcoin a little bit, and the money, like retail money, will go into other things, like say Solana, Ethereum, that stuff, the usual stuff, meme coins too. And then once these ETFs go live, then your price starts jumping up to about 82,000 to 100,000, and then it's up to you if you want to sell to the whales or not. But these altcoins are going to some of them are going to disappear, and some are going to see all-time highs. So lately, the story has been Solana and its ecosystem coins. I was going to make a video of, hey, look, we hit my $80 price target. And as I'm making that video, boom, it went all the way up to the $100 price target that I didn't even think we would get. It's already there, and it's already creeping past that. And so will the Solana party last forever? No, I mean, there's not much volume in the way, though. I think at best we go up to like 133, 134 before you see a retrace. And the narrative this week is like, Ethereum's dead. Who cares about Ethereum? And the Ethereum ecosystem is kind of lagging the same way Ethereum is. You know what's happening, macro, okay? So the Bitcoin spot ETFs get approved, and all the excitement goes to Bitcoin. And then after that happens, the Ethereum spot ETFs happen, okay? And that happens much faster. Then all the money goes into Ethereum, and things like Matic, right? All the stuff that's related to Ethereum. That's what's going to be hype in a few months from now. It's going to be all Ethereum stuff. I still think Solana outperforms Ethereum over the next couple of years. I mean, there's a huge gap between 275 billion and 44 billion. Right now, everybody's going, oh, Solana's, whoa, it's on the way up. Realistically, Solana's got a long way to go before it can overtake Ethereum. And Ethereum has a big update coming around. They got their spot ETF coming. So enjoy the Solana ride, but I think Ethereum puts Solana back in its place here pretty soon. So I'm already starting to take a little bit of profits on Solana, but I still think by the end of this bull run, we're getting back up here somewhere, probably beyond this, 300 plus for Solana by the end of this bull run. So you can't lose with either one. But if you're holding Ethereum and you feel like you've been left out lately, don't worry, your time is coming. Now, before I sign off, I got a couple of things for you. First, I'm really proud of Flopping Groper, aka Nick Cipher. He's been jumping in with all kinds of fun, useful, motivating shorts. So he comes on these YouTube shorts. You see him on Instagram a lot now, where it's like some quick tip using Market Cipher. And then he's all about becoming a better man all around. So you get in good physical shape, which helps your mental state. And if you're in a good mental space, you make better trades. It's a total package of becoming a better man, a better trader. It's physical and mental. You know me, though. I do the long-form rants, the anti-government stuff. Fun stuff! I'm going to turn into Jesse Ventura pretty soon. Even my hair is getting a little thin. But lastly, Christmas is coming up. And you see somebody who's flopping and groping. And you go, what are you doing? You need the best tool in the game. And you can get it for them or yourself for 20% off through the holidays. The code is MERRYTRADESMAS. MERRYTRADESMAS. Go to marketcipher.com, click on pricing. If you go to buy it, you would add your coupon code MERRYTRADESMAS. And that's 20% off. All right? Always a pleasure to have you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We love you guys. And we'll see you again soon.